Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to another special video. Have you ever felt an inexplicable pull, a nudge from the universe that signals you're meant for something extraordinary? Many of us spend days indoors, feeling content within our own sanctuaries, disconnected from the chaotic energy outside. There's this overwhelming sense that stepping outside might disturb our inner peace. Can anyone else resonate with this feeling? It's as if, with each day, the urge to stay put grows stronger. Let me know in the comments if you felt this too. Maybe it's the cosmic energies aligning, or something even deeper. As we delve into today's discussion, I'm reminded of our unique paths as the chosen ones. Staying indoors, I've been reflecting deeply, and something profound struck me. To all the chosen ones tuning in, you probably know this feeling well. For those who might not see themselves as part of this group, stick around. What I'm about to share might change your perspective. We're diving into the truth about our roles and experiences as chosen ones. If this speaks to you, if you feel that you are indeed one of the chosen, let us hear you loud and proud in the comments. I'm a true chosen one. Stand up and be acknowledged. Let's embrace our destinies together. For those of you still with me, let's explore what it truly means to be a chosen one in an increasingly bizarre world. Each day unveils new surprises, not just in the environment, but in our interactions, the glances we receive, the overall vibe. We seem to exist on a unique frequency, perceiving subtleties and energies overlooked by the general populace. If you've ever felt as though you navigate through the world differently, recognizing patterns unseen by others, you'll understand. This isn't merely about feeling out of place, it's about living in a layered, multifaceted reality. If this strikes a chord with you, if you've witnessed what others overlook, let's discuss it. What unique things have you noticed? What is it like to live with such acute awareness? I invite you to share your experiences and connect as we navigate this journey together. Undoubtedly, those who are chosen by God occupy a unique and privileged position. It's important to recognize that these individuals are indeed favored by the divine. If you feel this resonates with you, drop a comment below saying, "We are God's favorites," and don't forget to like this post if you share this belief. From my personal experiences, I've had instances where it seemed God was communicating directly with me, even though those around me were completely unaware of these divine interactions. Have you ever experienced a moment like that? Just a quick note, if you hear any background noise, that's just my washing machine running as I do some laundry. Please ignore it. Picking up from where I left off, I've consistently found that God reveals things to me that others simply don't seem to perceive. This deepens my conviction that God indeed has his favorites. It's evident that he establishes stronger relationships with certain individuals more than others, which I see as a fundamental aspect of our spiritual interactions. So why does he show favoritism? Imagine you're a dear friend. If you treated me with the highest regard as someone of great importance and showed sincere affection, you would receive the same level of respect and kindness in return. If you extended generosity to someone, perhaps through a financial contribution, you could anticipate a similar gesture of generosity directed back toward you when you least expect it. Lift someone up, and they're likely to extol your virtues to their circle. This reciprocal respect and admiration strengthen relationships, reflecting the way we forge connections with the divine. When you have a close relationship with God, it's reassuring to know that he will elevate you during challenging times, setting you above those who oppose you. Let's consider this. Your spiritual connection might even surpass that of your spouse. Your spouse may not share the same level of spiritual intimacy with God. This could also be true for a close friend who claims to be spiritually connected, but isn't as devoted as they appear. God recognizes his true believers and bestows his blessings upon them more than others because of their faithfulness. If you ever feel the touch of God's favor, don't hesitate to share it in the comments by typing, "I'm favored by God." I'm curious to learn about those who experience this divine preference, as I certainly acknowledge it in my life. There's no need for continuous affirmation from my side, as my regular conversations with God are proof enough. Yet acknowledging this can sometimes attract negative attention. Those of us who are chosen know all too well how resentment can manifest. People may envy us, scorn us, attempt to undermine our successes, and essentially act against God's intentions, unwittingly aligning themselves with malevolent forces. It's important to realize that the devil often undermines your potential. He fills your head with doubts, making you feel destined to fail, to live in poverty, or to remain isolated. He instills fear about the dangers that supposedly await every time you leave your home. Regrettably, there are those who echo these fears, serving as conduits of negativity in your life. They do this because your evident blessing from God is unbearable to them. Being blessed by God allows you to break away from conventional ways of doing things. Consider my noisy washing machine, left open because I was in a hurry and didn't bother closing it after tossing clothes in. It's a trivial example, yet it reflects my tendency to carve my own path. When you are continuously successful despite challenges, it's natural to attract scrutiny. People notice when you aren't buckling under pressure, but instead keep thriving. This often irks them. They might express dislike towards you, doubt your abilities, or even threaten you. However, when you have God's backing, there's no need to take their negative words to heart. God's support comes incredibly fast, faster than the blink of an eye. When you devote yourself to serving God rather than trying to please others, you become resistant to any negativity they throw your way. Ignore those who mock you or try to bring you down. Those efforts don't matter. Remember, God is the one keeping score. He sees all the unfair criticism and every false accusation against his chosen ones. No matter if others question your abilities or misjudge your intentions, God is always watching, and he knows the hearts of those who are loyal to him. The idea of the chosen ones is widely discussed, with many believing that God commands his angels to bestow extensive blessings on them, significantly increasing their fortunes to showcase his heavenly influence. God interacts directly with his chosen, and his actions are not constrained by human limitations, such as waiting in line or undergoing training. Sometimes you might hear someone say they're waiting for God's timing to receive a blessing. But think about it. Does waiting make sense for a God who is all-powerful? It's common to hear people seeking strength or a sign from God. I too have prayed for relief, like asking for rain in the dry regions of Arizona, hoping for just a drop. Please, God, let me know you're listening, I'd pray. However, endlessly waiting may lead you to ponder the nature of the God you're calling upon. The God I rely on doesn't delay. He's ready to help right away. Why wait for a sign when God is already present and active in our lives? God's interventions are mysterious and profound, often transcending our usual understanding of time and space. He has a way of making his presence felt just when we need it most, not only comforting but also empowering us in ways that go beyond our earthly experiences. These moments of divine interaction are not reserved for the few. They are accessible to all who seek him with a sincere heart. Moreover, the journey with God is filled with continual growth and unexpected blessings. He guides us through each step, ensuring that we are not just going through life aimlessly, but are being led towards a purposeful destiny. It's like walking a path illuminated by a series of lanterns, each light representing a blessing or a lesson that supports our spiritual journey. This direct guidance from God cultivates a life that thrives on faith and profound peace, a stark contrast to the fleeting satisfactions the world offers. Each day presents new opportunities to witness the wonders of his work in our lives, encouraging us to remain steadfast in our faith and confident in our divine path. As we continue to explore these heavenly interactions, Let us delve deeper into how we can align our daily actions with this higher calling, transforming every ordinary moment into a testament of our faith. Can anyone else proclaim with certainty that God is actively working at this very moment? This fundamental truth often goes unnoticed. No matter the hurdles you face, financial strains, unstable housing, or not knowing where your next meal will come from, these challenges do not lessen God's might. Even when others doubt your worth or speak negatively of you, it cannot overshadow the undeniable fact: God reigns supreme. Let's unite and declare in the comments, God's got this. When I find myself in God's presence, it's like being swept up in a dance of sheer joy. I am enveloped by happiness, and stress simply cannot find a place because God's capability to transform your circumstances is immediate and miraculous, elevating you from your current trials to the heights you are meant to reach. This extraordinary favor is bestowed upon those of us who are chosen. If you also feel chosen, share your affirmation in the comments. We experience life as though we are more esteemed than any leader or royal, basking in opulence. Have you ever pondered who truly holds the reins of power in this world? It turns out to be the incredibly wealthy families that dominate industries from global banking to major corporations. Yet, even if you hold prestigious degrees and have a high-ranking job title, to God, these are mere details. When you walk with God, you gain access to a wealth beyond measure. If you believe that having God in your life is having it all, let's hear a resounding Amen from you. In the quiet moments when you're feeling overwhelmed by the demands of daily life, remember that God's plan for you is crafted with precision and care. He doesn't operate on the same wavelength as the power brokers of the world, where earthly achievements and material gains might define status and success for some. In the realm of the spiritual, they hold no weight. God's measures are different. He values the heart and the spirit. When you align with this divine perspective, you begin to see opportunities and blessings that others might miss. You're not bound by conventional pathways to success, but are instead led by a series of divine interventions that guide you to places of influence and fulfillment that surpass conventional achievements. As you navigate through these paths, remember that God's timing is perfect, and His routes are unlike any other. Embrace this journey, and let's discuss in the comments how God has uniquely guided and uplifted you in unexpected ways. If you find yourself far from your goals, or if you've ever dreamed of being a celebrity, an actor, or even a personal chef, it's time to voice those dreams. Perhaps you see yourself running a food truck but lack the capital, or imagine skating in the Olympics or playing football in a major league, yet haven't found the right coach or scout. The key is to strengthen your relationship with God. Reach out and say, God, I am yours. Please bring the right people into my life who can help me rise. Remember, with God, nothing is impossible. So keep dreaming big and setting your sights even higher. Pay close attention, because what I'm about to share is deeply rooted in my everyday observations. God consistently brings people into your life who will elevate you and inspire your ascent. Ignore those who doubt you, whether it's family members or others who discourage you. They might tell you that you're stuck, that you won't amount to much, or that you'll never escape your current circumstances. Watch as God disproves their doubts and lifts you up for all to see. This is precisely what He excels at. Regardless of the obstacles you face, even if you're on the brink of eviction or navigating the complexities of a divorce without any apparent resolution, just reach out and say, God, release me from this burden. I am yours. I love you. I will stay loyal and strong, always remembering where I came from. Believe me, there will come a day when you'll reflect on these words and see the truth in them. Now, envision yourself living in a luxurious multi-million-dollar apartment that overlooks Central Park in Manhattan, or flying high in your G5 jet, enjoying a drink from a fine glass wine glass. Imagine savoring these moments with your family or your daughter. Can you picture it? This is the reality for those who trust in God's power and embrace their role as the chosen ones, where miracles are just part of everyday life. Take a moment to appreciate this. These individuals have truly committed themselves. Fantastic job. Continue with this energy because over here, I'm just taking it easy. And believe it or not, I'm still leading the pack. Why not share your thoughts in the comments section and join me in proclaiming, I'm winning. Absolutely, we continue to triumph. While others are busy running around the block trying to lose weight, we don't even have to worry about it. Our bodies naturally shed pounds. It's as if we're the chosen ones. It's really that simple. Whatever we decide to do, we accomplish because we're the chosen ones, graced by divine favor. Do you see the difference? Consider this. Some people claim they're chosen and chant, I'm chosen, you're chosen, but all they manage to do is talk about others. They spend their time pointing fingers and judging. However, being chosen implies that you don't concern yourself with others' judgments. You don't take pleasure in someone else's hardships. If you're genuinely chosen, you wouldn't demean your brother or insult your sister with harsh words like, you're nothing, you'll never achieve anything. Being chosen means you don't blame your parents saying, you're the reason I'm in this predicament. Instead, being truly chosen fills your heart with love for everyone. You understand that you don't need anyone's approval to feel significant. There's no need to diminish others to elevate yourself. Can I hear from someone in the comments who also believes they are a chosen one? You see, we who are chosen stand apart. We're far from ordinary. We originate from a unique place. We're not designed to just fit in. Sure, we might falter occasionally, but what matters is how quickly we recover. Everything seems to tilt in our favor. We're free to chase our desires, travel to our dream destinations, and live life on our terms because we are the chosen ones. This freedom and power isn't merely a perk, it's inherent to our being. Let's embrace this blessing and see where it leads us. As we wrap up today's exploration of what it means to be a chosen one, let's reflect on the incredible journey we've shared. We've uncovered the profound reality that being chosen is more than just a title. It's a lifestyle, a state of being that elevates us above the ordinary. We've discussed how chosen ones experience life differently, sensing subtle energies, noticing things others overlook, and navigating the world with a deeper awareness. It's not just about being disconnected from the chaotic energies outside. It's about being in tune with a higher vibration that guides our every step. Remember, being chosen comes with the responsibility to uplift and not tear down. We don't need to criticize or belittle others to affirm our status. Instead, our lives are testimonies to love, understanding, and divine favor. If today's message resonated with you, if you feel that affirming nod from within that yes, you too are one of the chosen, let's make it known. Drop a comment below with the words divine favor as a powerful affirmation of your chosen status. Together, let's continue to navigate this journey, embracing our unique paths and the divine connections that enrich our lives. Stand tall, walk confidently, and remember, every step you take is ordained. As chosen ones, our experiences are not just our own. They serve as beacons of hope and light to others on similar paths. So, keep shining, keep sharing your stories, and let us all uplift each other with our testimonies of grace and favor. Thank you for joining me today, and remember, you are not just passing through this world, you are here to make a profound impact. Let's go forth and manifest that divine presence in everything we do.